Hello, my name is Liliya Kirylenka, and I'm one of the best ACCA tutors. I had groups where I would have 100% pass rate, regardless of whether it was financial management or whether it was advanced performance management or strategic business reporting. I had students who had big problems with the language, who were not English speaking, but they needed the certification for their work, and they would pass it. They would pass the exams, the advanced exams, after starting with me. I specialize in those who keep failing the exams. That's because if you fail the exam, quite often the problem is in your head. And if you feel that it is, I can help you because I'm a certified Erickson coach. So I can help you feel that you can win that. I know that many keep failing the exams because they are overthinking. I don't know how to fight that. I know that many just do not understand the question correctly. And I will teach you that. I will tell you, okay, pay attention to that. This means that this is the key. Pay attention to that. This means that. I know that some of you missed these little things in this scenario. That's why we're going to discuss questions not only with the view to solve the question, but also we're going to look at what would be if that word was not here. What would be if this word is substituted with that? I know that you are adults. This means that you do not have forever to study. You have some work obligations, you have some family obligations. It may as well be that it's hard for you to find the time to study. And I know that quite often when people study by themselves, it takes them an hour just to get to open the book. And it's going to be an hour of self-loathing and feeling not very well. And then you would spend half an hour and that will be it. If that is a problem with you, no worries. We can make the sessions where we are going to make the practice together. I know that some of you would like not only pass the exam, but also to be able to apply the knowledge in the real life. I can do that because I have a vast working experience. I am a CFO of the company. I work as a consultant now, but I used to be a CFO of the company that I work with. And I know how this is applied. I know how mergers and acquisitions work, how IFRS reporting, how auditing, how management, how certain KPIs or absorption costing, how it works in real life. So I can tell you that. I can discuss how this can be applied to your real life. Tutoring is not just about reading the book from the second screen. Tutoring is not about just telling what is that in the model. Well, ChatGPT can help you with that. Tutoring is about listening to what is that you are to say and trying to spot these misconceptions that you have. And a good tutor can listen to the student and spot what are these places where the student starts to rush, that where the student is not very confident and tries to block this part of the question of the scenario of the syllabus. And tutor will be able to reveal that and discuss with the student the knowledge that is missing. A good tutor is a tutor that helps student to really like the subject. And I know if that topic is troublesome for you, if you keep failing the exam, or if you are afraid of failing because you have seen the pass rate and it's not very exciting, I know that it's hard to study. And that is my job to tell you why the exam is cool, how great the exam can be, and how it can be applied in real life. How can you use that to sell your company, your project to your customers? How you can use that to sell yourself at job interviews. And that will help you. That will help you a lot. Trust me. So I do charge a lot. That's because I believe that teaching more than 6 hours is not effective and efficient on tutor side, because there is some work that needs to be done before the student, because you want your tutoring to be tailored to you. That's because if, let's say, a tutor would teach 8 classes a day, they would be tired by the end of the day, and this means that last sessions would be not as effective because the tutor will be not as attentive. So the key to success is that it's not many students, and also that students value the sessions, so that when they come to the session, they know that they have paid and that they need to take as much as possible. I am very effective and efficient in my studies, so that's why our process is very organized. We will have a workload file where I keep track of the topics that we went through. I keep track of the files that we have. We're going to have a folder with all the recordings that of all of the classes that we are going to have. And if for some reason you are a little bit absent-minded at the class, well, because you had a headache or whatever, you can review it, you can rewatch it, and maybe do these exercises once again. We're going to have a file that is going to be shared. So it's going to be in Google Docs so that we can work there simultaneously, so that you can scale it up so that you can see better, or maybe go up or down to revise something. You will have a file that is perfectly structured, and it will allow you to revise everything very fast. And we are going to work using Zoom sessions. So you will have my link to Calendly, where you can book the time. And Calendly is attached to my personal calendar. So if you see time slots there, then this means with like 99% chance I am available. Obviously, there can be some situations that are unforeseen. So, for example, we have been discussing the meeting with my work, and we were discussing that, and you booked the time, and right a second away, it turned out that I have a 30-person meeting and this very time slot, so I will have to push you to some other time slots. But like 99% of time, this means that I'm vacant for the time. So it will be easy for you to book the time. It will be easy for you to pay. You can pay with a card, with Google Pay, with Apple Pay, and that is it. So as you see, I specialize in our process to be as efficient and as effective as possible. And as I told you, I do not take many clients because I want my trainings to be as effective as possible, and I want my students not to struggle with finding time. So I advise you to go and book my time right away. And I hope to see you next. Bye.